they were at least qualified as police officers. And that's what I'm talking about. So it's not a question of black and white.
Well,
it's a question of
my
not
comment
having any qualifications for this job, which is very, that is very important and dangerous to the people of Mount Vernon. Okay. Now I'll stop.
All I was saying is I made a statement, and I'm backing up my statement with facts.
You got it.
Okay. Of what I said, so that people don't just assume that I'm just throwing stuff out there.
Lauren, there is we just posted a Mount Vernon policy, and it's under the Code of Conduct, and in it says New York State Election Law, Section 1711, misdemeanors concerning members of the police force. I'm trying to turn it so I could read it correctly. It says, any person who, being a police commissioner or any officer or member of any police force in this state uses or threatens or attempt to use his official power of authority in any manner, directly or indirectly, to aid or against any political party, organizations, associations, society, or to control or affect or influence, reward or punish the political adherence, affiliation, action, or expression or opinion of any citizen. This is in their policy. And Spiezio has violated this policy. And I have shown it to the union president back in August, and he has yet to get back to me on what the PBA is going to do about this. Because it's an ongoing situation. And we haven't heard anything from the PBA. I showed it to Gamble. And it's a shame that the PBA president didn't even know the damn thing was in the policy. So the question is, what is the police PBA going to do about it? It's been going on and on and on and on.
How long you been there?
Who? How long who been there?
Spiezio or Gamble?
The dude.
It doesn't matter how long you been there.
I'm saying,
the question is, what is the PBA going to do about their own policy?
The reason why I asked you
which dude?
The cat who's not supposed to be in there.
Spiezio.
He's been in there
3 years.
He's not leaving.
No,
they ain't doing nothing about it.
No, exactly. But here it is in policy.
Even if you show them that, they're not doing that, man.
Well, then that's the question.
Because individuals should be insulted. Like, I would be insulted, understand, as an educator, that someone who is not an educator, Betsy DeVos, understand what I'm saying?
Tell us how you really feel.
Is in charge of education and have no clue as to what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? If in my family is breast cancer, I'm not going to the pet store and go talk to the doctor there about breast cancer.
Exactly.
So these police officers that gotta sit down.
So in other words,
Mount Vernon needs a qualified. We have too many crime issues in Mount Vernon that have to be addressed. But if the police commissioner or the deputy police commissioner is spending more time trying to figure out how to attack or retaliate against the officers and Damon Jones, I mean, to me, their focus should be more on what are we going to do to cut crime and what are the policies and what are the things that we can do to make sure that we steer a lot of these young men and women out of crime. We should be talking about those issues, but we're talking about this gentleman that's over there basically trying to get Damon Jones back for the things that he says. That's not where the focus should be.
Let me ask you something. We're coming close to the close of the show, and just so we have some, what hope can people have? What can people do? What can we do to move forward? With all the things that are going on, do you have any advice legally or otherwise for people that are listening? Like, I mean, to listen to all of this stuff, it just seemed like the city is hopeless and there's nothing you can do, and it just seems like what the hell is.
Well,
can we move? Can we at least come up with something?
Well, what I said when I was up in the courthouse, what is happening is because we have politicians that are inexperienced with making decisions. The people, thank goodness, on different levels, the people that are actually running Mount Vernon are members of the judiciary. Because every issue that comes up that a decision cannot be made or you can't bring people together in Mount Vernon,
Gotta go to court.
the judiciary continues to break the tie. So not only are we spending money on a mayor and all the deputy commissioners and the commissioners to make decisions, we're now spending money legally. The taxpayers' money is going to now, every time there's a decision that seems to be controversial or you can't really come together and make a decision, we're letting the people up there in White Plains make those decisions for us. So we're really relying on the judiciary to actually run this city.
Exactly.
And I put that analogy together. It's kind of funny.
That's real good.
But
I like that. I'm going to have to steal
But
that.
they told us there are more than 15 cases up there now.
Mm-hmm.
There are numerous cases that are up there where if we came together and we had a competent individual who can make decisions, and believe it, there may be decisions right, there may be decisions wrong, then we wouldn't continue to end up in litigation so we can get the court to keep making policy decisions for the city of Mount Vernon. And that's sad because we're clogging up the judiciary with the problems that we have in Mount Vernon.
Is right.
Well, okay. I want to thank everybody, and I want to just say one of the things. Someone asked, when is the next election? The election is this summer. The primary is this September. The election is this November.